Hey, roster update and investing tips in a huge video that you guys seem to love. Show some support for the series. Like button, comment down below. Thank you. I don't know, W's. I'm reacting to you guys' inventories in the Discord, the members, the boys, the community. Tons of people drop their inventory. You guys all want advice, and everyone watching is going to get advice too, because I'll give my thoughts on all these players. We also have something very interesting that you're all going to be excited about, so you'll see that as we go. So look, let's take a look at this first person's inventory. We got Francisco Lindor, 300 Lindors, 500 Flaherty's, 400 George Kirby. We got some Paul Skeens, some Joe Ryan, all good names. However, I don't know how George Kirby's been playing on the season, so I'm going to use this bot that is coming to Diamond only very soon. Now listen, type in George Kirby, season stats, 100 season stats that I find important for roster updates. It filters it out for you. 111 innings pitched, 101 hits, 109 strikeouts, and 11 walks. Really solid walk per nine, but his walk per nine average was already pretty high. Opponent's batting average, clutch is not great, honestly. Pretty solid ERA, though. I'd like George Kirby as a longer-term hold. We got Luis Robert Jr., that's pretty solid. Brian pitcher flip, I like it. Logan Gilbert, Joe Ryan. Good quantities. I'm liking the quantities. I'm liking the style. All right, now the bums. The bums are here. Austin Riley and Lourdes Gurriel Jr. I mean, how have they been the last couple games? Let's do a little something else that this bot can do. What were the bums' names? We had, let's see, Austin Riley. Let's look at him first. Last 15 games. How's he been playing? That's right, the bot shows the last 15 games. 300 batting average, 4 nukes. Okay, I thought he was a bum. I take it back. Good investment. Let's look at the last 15. Who was the other bum? The other bum was Lourdes Gurriel. Listen, the bot is sensitive with people named Junior. Let's see if we got it fixed. We're going to have to take a look. Also, this guy's name is apparently impossible to spell. Does it work for Lourdes Gurriel? It does. I mean, the code is insane. It's impeccable. 300 batting average, 3 nukes. Honestly, not bad stats for the last 15 games, to be fair. I don't mind him as a hold. You know, you probably are going to have to hope for a fielding boost. The reason I'm so focused on this guy's inventory is because we're going to have a lot of repeat players. We're only going to go through the players once. Cole Ragans, he's a good pitcher for him. I like him. I like Ragans a lot. Justin Steele, I like a lot as well. However, it might be time to sell. He's already at 700 stubs. Michael King is a good pitcher flip. Cutter Crawford, I'm going to be honest, no freaking clue. But I keep seeing him a lot. We're not even going to look at that. We're going to look at the last 15. How the hell do you spell his name is the real question here. And Cutter Crawford. 13 innings pitched in his last 15, 7 hits, 11 strikeouts. Strikeouts not great. The last 15 ERA is 0.69, and the last 15 walks, I don't know, might be 0 or something. His K per 9 in his last 13 innings, not great, so hopefully you aren't expecting that stat to be the one that goes up. And then the rest of these bums, yeah, not looking at those bums. I like Gavin Williams. I'll tell you that. I like Gavin Williams. Garrett Crochet is the main difference we see here. And Garrett Crochet, I don't mind as a pitcher flip, but investing in diamonds, do that at your own risk. Paul Skeens. You have 26 Paul Skeens. That's irrelevant numbers, my guy. Trash. I would just sell. Just sell them. Luis Robert Jr., 65 Robert Jr. That's pretty low numbers as well. Got to work on the quantities. 25 Lotolo. Irrelevant. 101 Lewis Gill. Pretty irrelevant. It's decent. It's good starting point. Luke Weaver, 32 of him. Good player. Great name. Not enough. 30. Come on. I want to see the way your inventory is. I want to see at least 100,000 stubs per player. Honestly, it should be 150K. Bryce Terang, you have 30 of him. Who cares? 95 Elliott. It's a good name. I like him. Like 28. We got to get the quantities up. At this point in the game, you should have a lot of stubs, and you do from your inventory. Put 100K in a player at least. It used to be the 50,000 stub rule. Now it's a little bit more. Put in 100K at least. Put in 150K. My rule for myself is 500K at least. So, follow that rule. Went broke after Babe, still flipping and investing, but these are my guys. Despicable Me Enjoyer. Was it a good movie? Oh no, clearly wasn't that good of a movie. Yeah, Tyler O'Neill, he's a bum. He is a bum, I'm pretty sure. At one point, I was considering shouting him out. Oh no. Get the apostrophe right, True Business Review. Oh no. He might be injured. Or maybe there's no apostrophe. Yeah, I don't know. Something fishy. I don't like Tyler O'Neill. Griffin Jacks. He's projected on the sheet. I wish I had to go check out the projection. You are a Diamond member. You'll have his projected overall on the sheet. The formula is impeccable. Riley Green, you only have 100, so that is an irrelevant quantity. Come on, show me more players. Ooh. These are your guys. All right, what you got to do, play some Team Affinity, make some stubs the old-fashioned way. MLB The Show Mini Season Edition. Go look at all my videos on how to make stubs, man. Got to get that stub count up. I don't like these guys. I don't think they're not going to be the ones to do it. I would look into flipping some of the 80 overall starting pitchers if I was you. Christian Yelich is a name that we haven't seen yet. At least I don't think I have. And if I skip your player or your entire inventory, my bad. Christian Yelich, let's take a look. Last 15, 4 home runs. That's the most notable thing here. He finally accepted and received the steroids that I shipped to his apartment, and he's finally juicing. So the stats are finally improving there. Like I said earlier, he's got to hit a lot of home runs, and he finally is. We can see a nice boost. Joe Ryan, I like him. Ryan is currently projected as a +1. Could potentially go diamond. Logan Gilbert. This one's tough. Again, he's on the spreadsheet. I just accidentally didn't pull the spreadsheet up, and I don't feel like doing that right now. Now, Logan Gilbert might be a guy that cooked himself, but I think I also have some myself. Last 15, let's see if we can take a look here. Deep dive. 19 innings pitched. This is last 15, I don't know, last 15 days. Last 15 days. 19 innings pitched, 14 hits, 16 strikeouts, 4.3 ERA. It's not great. Pretty mediocre stats right there in the last 15 days for Logan Gilbert. Luis Robert Jr. I like. All this. Looks pretty solid. Pretty solid. Kirby Yates is a good name. Zach Gallen is currently projected negative. So, you know, it's not a bad investment. He's currently projected -0.5. So he's got to dig himself out of a hole. Tanner B, I really like Tanner B. And then Silvers, you know, probably irrelevant quantity in terms of comparing your inventory. George Kirby, Logan Gilbert, Brian Walker. You know, pretty good names except for Logan Gilbert and Francisco Alvarez and George Kirby. George Kirby, actually, I do like. I like George Kirby. I think he's a good. I think he'll go up in price the week of the roster update. So I like George Kirby. But Alvarez, let's take a look. We're gonna have to look. You know, I'm gonna be honest. I've been slacking a little bit. The last week, I haven't kept up as good as I should have with players' stats the last 4 days of the season. How do you spell this guy's damn name? We're going to give it one more chance. You know, this is my typing skills on display in front of the whole world. There it is. 270 batting average, no home runs, 754 OPS, 4 RBIs. Yeah, the home run numbers are what's letting him down right here. And honestly, the home run numbers are probably what's going to hold him back from a huge boost. I like all these names. We've went over all of them. Brian Reynolds is a guy that I do like as an investment. If we look at his stats on the year, Brian Reynolds. Let's take a look. 306 batting average with guys in scoring position, 277 batting average, 17 home runs. Now, he already has diamond fielding, diamond hitting, which is very scary. It's a very scary thing when it's a diamond hitter. SDS, I swear they don't boost him. Now, everything else is looking really good. His last 15 is another important thing to check, always. 264 batting average, 4 home runs is pretty solid, but the batting average is slightly cooling off. I still like him. I don't mind him. It's a bit riskier. He's not really going to go down. Just the fact of, is he going to go up? I like the 416 Paul Skeens. That's a W Mans. If that's Jake Irvin, I like that a lot as well. Let's keep looking right here. I mean, if I can't see the number, then it's hard for me to tell. 47 Luke Weaver, not enough. 151 Lourdes Gurriel. 100 Brian Hudson, I don't mind it. Freddie Furman, never heard of him. Josh Smith, yeah. Let's check his overall. 78, is it a 78? I mean, +2 is a lot, I feel like, but maybe it's possible. 98 Luis Robert Jr. 125 Nathan Eovaldi. Now, he's probably on the spreadsheet. All right, you know what? We have another Freddie Furman. Freddie Furman has entered the chat for a second time. Meaning we're going to have to take a look at whether or not Freddie Furman is a relevant player or not. 4 home runs, 296 PA. Okay, I like that. They're all home runs versus righties. This is really high batting average versus lefties. He's got kind of inverse splits in the terms of batting average and power. So keep that in mind when you're actually looking in the game. Listen, if he's hot the last 15 days, then I'll allow it. If not, I forbid it. Okay, pretty solid stats, 308 batting average. Send him the same roids that we sent Christian Yelich, and then maybe it's a decent investment depending on his actual stats in the game. All right, let's keep going. Pretty solid. Listen, if I'm skipping your inventory, it's because it's repetitive and I don't see anything glaringly wrong. So all these inventories, man, you know, this is the reason they're members. The inventories are looking good. They're looking really good. This one's looking very, very solid. And pretty soon we're going to get Stub Sovereign's inventory, which is going to be pretty funny to look at. He's one of the mods in the Discord. He's part of the team. Part of the team now. You know, my success is the team's success now. It's the way we have it structured, and we're all very appreciative for all your support. Bobby Witt Jr., please tell me there's not a high quantity. Please, 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 2. All right, that's fine. Not an investment. Freddie Peralta. It's a pitcher flip. It is. I mean, I'll give it to you. I don't mind it. Christian Walker's the guy that I think people are underestimating but overpricing, if that makes any sense. And Stub Sovereign's inventory is in the chat. This is what happens when you're a real investor. 1,000 Christian Yelich, 2,000 Francisco Lindor, 2,300 Jack Flaherty, 2,900 George Kirby. Like we've been saying, these are the boys that you're going to want to own. Now, what I said about Tyler O'Neill earlier, you know, I didn't see his stats, so I'm not going to look him up. But Tyler O'Neill has been pretty hot as of recently. It seems like Tyler O'Neill and Rafael Devers are the hottest hitters in the Red Sox. Like they're playing very well. And the fact that he's got 2,000 of him is a good sign. I'll tell you that. So I'd probably hold 1,000 Joe Ryan, 1,000 Logan Gilbert. Let's take a look. Yeah, join the damn membership, boys. This is what we got over here. I'm telling you. So, I mean, just the inventory. This is what happens. 900 Kimbrel. I don't know about Kimbrel. That's a little outside the box right there. Haven't taken a look at how he's been doing as of recent. We got Jeff Hoffman, Seth Lugo, Ryan Walker, Luke Weaver. Look at the quantities. Now, do not spread your inventory this thin unless you're going to be willing to get the quantity that Stub Sovereign has. It's a W inventory right there, man. We got King, Willie Castro, Scherzer. Max Scherzer has stepped in the box. Now, people are saying he's cooked. I don't agree. I think Scherzer can bounce back. He is probably negative trending right now, but I still think he has a chance to do good things. Let's keep looking. Teoscar Hernandez. I don't know. You know, I'm looking him up because he might be a sell. And we're going to have to give that advice right now. Take a look. 298 batting average with 1 home run in his last 15. That hurts. I'll be honest, that does hurt. Type it in again for the stat bot. On the season, 258 with 19 nukes. 19 nukes is pretty good. You know, it really depends on what his power attributes are in the game, so I would check that out if I was you. This inventory looks pretty solid, man. I like the Connor Wong is probably going to have to be a sell if his batting average isn't above 315. Maybe 300 in his last 15 games. 231. It hurts. I'm going to be sick. Yep. Get rid of Connor Wong. Pull the trigger on that. Brenton Doyle is a man on a mission, so I hope you have a lot of him because he's going 84 this update, I believe. All right. Okay. I thought this was a whole fresh inventory. Shohei Ohtani is in the chat. Pretty solid guys right here. Yu Darvish, we're going to have to check. When's he back? When's he back from injury? Bryce Miller and Reynaldo Lopez, I would also probably consider selling. Then the final inventory is going to be Draco, one of the GOATs, man. George Kirby, Flaherty. This is good quantity. Good quantity on these two guys. I like it. Griffin Jacks. A lot of people have Griffin Jacks. Maybe we'll pull up his stats in a second. Justin Steele. All right, yeah. Honestly, I don't want that inventory whatsoever. And the last guy, Griffin Jacks, we're going to go to. Griffin Jacks. Oh, Griffin Jacks, as much as you guys seem to like him. He's not his own command yet in the server, so let's go. Last 15. 6 innings pitched. Okay, why is he only throwing 6 innings pitched in the last 15 days? Seems a little low. But the numbers are really solid, except for his walk per 9, which he's cooking himself in. So really take a look at his in-game stats. And boys, that is the video, man. Reacting to all your inventories. Really try running up the likes on this video, or I'll never do it again. I appreciate all your support. Hope you appreciate my support. Peace out. Thanks for watching, boys.